Punch. Isn't that funny? Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? This is one of the bigger reasons why Hold Shield goes extremely, extremely hard. Pretty sure that's an infinite, by the way, but it's very, very tight. I recently got done redoing a lot of the meta builds catalog here in my Discord. I'm actually going on vacation for 2 weeks on December 11th, so I'll probably be gone by the time you see this video, but I want to record some stuff before I leave, just that way I have things going up on the channel, and then I can talk more about Armored Core 6, because we might get a DLC reveal at the Game Awards. More on that in a separate video that'll probably be uploaded before this one. But I want to go over some current metagame builds with y'all, because I think the current metagame is really fucking neat. So I want to, like, God, I cursed in the first 30 seconds of the video. God dang it. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I think the metagame is really cool, so let's talk about it. So, we have a bunch of builds here. This is not all the builds that currently work in the game, but these are the very relevant ones, in my opinion, at least. I'm missing a few on here that I just haven't gotten. I'll be updating this as we go. And I'll give permissions to some moderators in Discord so they can also add to it, things like that. Because I do think that I'm missing a lot of builds. But, as you can see, we have a decent amount of build variety, even with the ones that I don't have on here. Like, for example, I don't have Ruger Shield. I don't have a lot of different tank variants. And I don't have the double Harris heavyweight on this build, on this, non-build, on this channel. But, I plan on updating it, doing a bunch of stuff. I don't have the Estrogen Tokorobo. There's a lot of build archetypes that work in Armored Core 6 right now. But there's one in particular that I really want to talk about. And that's Hold Shield. My phone just went off. I apologize. But it's Hold Shield. Hold Shield is basically evolution of Zim Shield. Y'all might know Zim Shield. You know, it's been around since the game came out. It used to look like... Maybe I'm build it real quick. It used to look like this back 1.06.1. Dude, what is it with shotgun builds looking so fucking cool? It used to look like this back in 1.6.1. This used to be Zim Shield. It was arguably the best build in the game, but it was also like the hardest to like, I had the highest ceiling and the highest floor of a lot of like metagame builds because it was a midweight. So you'd like, it was a midweight with not very good defenses. Like look at this, these defenses here. It's not fantastic compared to the frame that it used to be on. Or that was on, like compared to Hold Shield's frame. But Zim Shield was a really, really fun build. It was my main in 1.06.1. It was it felt like crack to play. It was so fucking fun to play. But now, because of the Ocellus nerf, kind of had to change things up. For example, we had to go Alba Arms. Which, Alba Arms on Zim Shield frame, like, it's just not, you know, it's not fantastic. You know, you lose a lot of the inefficiency. You lose a lot of the AP. This is why Basho arms were so gosh darn good before the Ocellus nerf, by the way, is the AP and the EN load. But you lost a lot of that, which kind of was sad. And the Santai nerf really hurt Zim Shield. For example, Zim Shield versus Lammergeier legs, you know, these right here, it just didn't really do as well, unfortunately. Like, it was just way harder to catch them. But then we have the Ming Tai buff. And the Ming Tai buff was huge for Zim Shield. Because now you can just keep your energy a lot more. Like your red line's way faster, like 0.66 compared to let me check side time real quick. 0.94. That's a whole 1/3 of a second gone, which is fantastic. But now you look at it, you're like, wait a second, I've got 5k weight to play with. Wait a moment. So you put on VE48 core, way better defenses, and we're just at that 75k weight threshold. And then there's also like another variant that has like this and this, you know, a little bit faster. You know, this basically just a little bit faster. It also looks really cool. I like this frame a lot. This looks dope. And then came Neo Statue. If you don't know what Neo Statue is, here's a picture of it. Neo Statue is really fucking good. And the reason why it's good is kind of fucked. I have a whole 25-minute video on my channel about why Neo Statue is kind of fucked. Actually ended up banning Basho Core from tournaments. People think that I banned Jailbreak Core too? No, Jailbreak Core was played in the most recent 1.7.2 tournament. Jailbreak Core was like in one of the first fights of that VOD. You can find down below, by the way, in my lives channel on lives tab on YouTube. I am doing tournament VODs now, so definitely go check those out. Very, very cool. But I ended up banning Basho Core because this is currently the best build in the game. And it's not super close. Hold Shield might be up there, might be second best, but like, this core is fucked. The hurt box on it is just not, it doesn't make any sense. Where your FCF's aims is like here instead of like, you know, here. So you miss a lot of your Zimmerman pellets, you miss a lot of your Harris shots, you miss against this thing a lot. It's so goddamn fast. This build is fucked, unfortunately. So if you're a lightweight player, like, you know, saying that like, oh, I wish lightweights were good, they've been good for a while, homie, since like 1.06, but now they're the best archetype in the game, which is kind of funny. So now you're thinking, okay, Ocellus got nerfed, so we have to run Alba arms. Or like some kind of firearm spec, because now like Basho just isn't cutting it. Look at that firearm spec. Look at that target tracking. It's just ass. You know, you can't run dual Zim on Basho arms anymore. It just doesn't work. Unless you're an RJ, but I'll get into that when I get to the Zim Blade video. But you're like, okay, I can't run I can't like hit this fucking Neo statue build anymore. And this Neo statue build is everywhere. Everyone's playing it. Like there are so many in the top 100 of the leaderboards. What if my Zimmermans reloaded faster? Enter Haldeman. Haldeman is incredibly good this metagame because it's really, really good into Neo Statue specifically. It's also really good against other Zim shields because you can overload their 61 PS more because you can't parry every Haldeman shot. You can parry every Zim shot. You can't parry every Haldeman shot. This thing fires way too quickly. And because you're saving weight, like for example, let me go back to the regular like main Zim shield right now. So if we take this build right here, this is the basic Zim shield. You put Haldemans on it. We have 1,500 weight to work with. Wait a moment, we can make this bad boy tankier. So then we can do something like Ephemeral Arms. They have amazing EN defense, which is what you need this metagame because of Toku Robo, which is a build that runs a 20B powered LRB. So let me show you what that build looks like real quick. This is Toku Robo right here. It's a very, very dangerous build. It's one of the few Ducket builds that are still alive after the nerf. But this build does a shit ton of EN damage. So you really want good EN defense, and that's what, you know, that's what Ephemeral Arms give you. But now you're overloaded. Okay, well, I can put on... Mind Alpha Legs have really good EN defense. I'll pop those on. But now I'm 5k overweight. Wait a moment. When we went from 70k to 75k, we put on VE48 core. I could save 5k weight, go on Mind Alpha. And then we can go Mind Alpha Head for even more EN defense. And just more defensive in general. I think Mind Alpha is a sleeper head this patch. I think it's amazing. And now we have Hold Shield. That's basically how we got here. And this build in particular absolutely fucking obliterated one of my tournaments. Etsam Nar, an extremely good Hold Shield player, ended up going almost like lossless in that tournament. Again, you can find the VOD down in my lives tab on YouTube if you want to check that out. It's the most recent 1.7.2 tournament. But my God, dude, like this build is insane. I don't know if I'm gonna have like actual gameplay footage for this. I probably will do a game with it just to show it off, but like this build is insane. And let me show you what. So unlike Zim Shield that has to stagger their Zims a lot because of Lightweight's quick boosting, people parrying it, whatever, Hold Shield just does this. Just kind of cycles their Haldemans. You see how often I'm firing? And I'm not even assault boosting it. Not only can you do this, you can also have a shield. You also have your laser drone, so you can do the same like Zimmerman shield punish. I fucked it up, but you kind of get the idea. While they're stagger extending, you can get the laser drone damage off. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. If I can get the actual punish. Watch this. Dagger. Lasers go out. I think it's stagger punish, but basically you just kind of extend the stagger so the drones will keep raining down hellfire upon them, which does a lot of damage. Like Haldeman, you might be thinking like your stagger punish is a lot worse. It's kind of good enough, honestly. It's not as good as Zim, but it doesn't really need to be because tanks aren't super common anymore. Like you have Modikun who's been playing them a lot. You have like Twin who's playing them a lot, stuff like that. But you don't really have like a ton of people playing tanks on ladder. So it doesn't really matter too much. And even if you do run into a Born Meza, you have laser drones, and laser drones kind of fuck up Born Meza legs. So that's Hold Shield. Hold Shield is a really, really cool evolution on the Zimmerman meta, or like on the Shotgun Shield meta, because Zimmermans are pretty heavy. They're not as heavy as you'd think, but with that less weight for Haldeman and shooting faster, helping you against like Lammergeier legs get fucked up by this. Neo Statue gets fucked up by this. Other shields get fucked up by this. This is a very, very good build. And also, not to mention, do you see how fucking cool this frame is? This is a meta optimized frame. Like Mind Alpha in general just looks fucking dope. Like the base frame, but Ephemeral Arms just look fucking awesome on it, dude. Like, oh my god, this is a meta AC that wins tournaments, that got top 1 on the ladder. Like, god damn, it looks so fucking cool. So if you're looking for a fashion frame, if you're looking for a build to play that is really stylish and really fun, Hold Shield's right here, homie. This build kicks ass. And I kind of want to talk about that a little bit. I feel like people who rag on this game's PvP just haven't played a really, really good build against another good player on a really good build, because that's when this game feels like crack. That's when this game pops the fuck off. That's why I'm still talking about it a whole goddamn year after release. Because when you have these like evolutions in the metagame, it just feels so fucking cool. Like I just went through the whole like Zim Shield's progression since this patch came out. It's genuinely so fucking cool. God, I fucking love Armored Core. But yeah, that is Hold Shield. And let me show you where it is currently ranked on ladder. I believe Strider is just got to 2,000 points on the ladder, so they're probably going to be done for a while. But I think that they are currently... where is Strider? Oh, no, actually, Strider's still playing. Strider's number 1 right now on the ladder with it. Look at that. This game fucking blows. Okay, Strider. Why are you playing it then? Oh, one more thing I have to talk about. So, this is actually something that you do against Born Meza. I'm so glad I caught this. This is an unscripted video where I'm just going to be ranting. I want to try this out because I think it's a fun video format. Watch this. I'm gonna purge one of the Haldemans. Yeah? So, when you remove your opponent's pulse armor, or whatever expansion they're using, if they're on terminal armor, you can just fucking do this. Purge one of the Haldemans before you get your stagger, and just fucking kill them. It's genuinely so fucking funny. So, this has been in the game since launch. It's been in the game for a long, long time, but no build really did this besides Quad Shot. And Quad Shot didn't really care too much to do it. So let me go ahead and get this guy staggered again. My god, I'm stupid. I can't believe it, guys. He's dumb. This is so sad. You reset everything. Alright. Toss this bad boy away. Pop it. Pop it. I'm gonna pop it again. Punch. Isn't that funny? Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? This is one of the bigger reasons why Hold Shield goes extremely, extremely hard. Pretty sure that's an infinite, by the way, but it's very, very tight. You don't really need to be an infinite. That was like a 70k pun. I got not 70k, god, like a 7,000 damage punish or whatever. Like that just did a shit ton of damage to this poor trainer AC that has been fucked up so many times. But that is Hold Shield's best punish. So if you're fighting against a Born Meza or like a really, really tanky AC, Throw one of your Haldemans on the ground and go full on like mecha Gundam ass anime and just punch the shit out of them with your shotgun. Do some Keanu Reeves bullshit. Like I'm so in love with Armored Core 6. It's, oh my god, I can't wait for secret level. But this is Hold Shield. This is the build, and it's fucking awesome. All right, I'm gonna play a game with it now, just to show y'all how it looks, and I'll see you when I find a game. Because it is 8:25 a.m. on a Tuesday. Oh shoot, look at that. Etsujin Wooger. That's kind of a cool idea. I'm down with that. S-rank gamer, I can't believe it. Makes sense, I'm also in S-rank. Yeah, we're gonna see how this works against like a lightweight Neo statue kind of build. You know, it's on VP 42 legs, so it doesn't have, you know, the regular like Neo statue build, but I can at least show you kind of how the build works. You know, I'm not the best player of Armored Core 6. This is why I mostly do videos talking about it. My kicks are what really kill me on this build. Figured our stagger pretty dang soon. We got it. Go for the kick. The double shot. Did not connect double shot, unfortunately. Gonna go and pop this before they get that done. Awesome. Again, my kicks are bad. Just standing there was very, very funny. This gamer is just charging the Wooger. Whoa, that connected. Holy shit. Well, that's my fault. It's 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. Oh my god, that actually hit me. That's so fucking sad. Let's go! Thank you, Les Drones. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to be a lot more careful about that Wooger. This is probably a JP player or an EU player. I am getting fucked by latency. Let's get, that's what the shield's for. This is why shields are, in my opinion, very good for the video game, because the netcode is not great. But we are actually focusing, I wish I could fixing that. There's a project I've been working on that is currently in closed alpha. I just shot the fucking ground like a dummy head. Called the open server, which will hopefully be done by January. So hopefully we can fix that the netcode issues with this game, which would be nice. I'm about to get staggered. I gotta watch out. Nope. Got greedy with it, my friend. You got greedy with it. Homie went for the charge and stanced on a biped. Time to die, my friend. You may have your pulse summer, but it's not gonna matter. As you can see, Hold Shield just goes incredibly hard. And it's such a fun build to play. Goodbye, my friend. Yeah, that is Hold Shield. Even the Wooger, see, the charge Wooger did like nothing to me. This build's like I got 1,300 energy defense. It's awesome. This build goes so incredibly hard. And I really hope you give it a try next time you play ranked, or even just custom games with like a friend. Yeah, this is the build once again, and this was their build. BP20D is very weird to have on that. You need to have 20B definitely if you're gonna run something like Wooger. But yeah, that is Hold Shield. Hopefully y'all had a good day. Hopefully y'all have a good day. And I will see you in the next build review or build overview, whatever the heck I'm gonna call this series. Y'all have a good one. Bye.